swallow that shit.
So Joel just brought in this nice whiting. However, if you look close at his tail, well, where he should have a tail, there's no tail. All right. Well, we gotta get going. Let's go. Where are we at, Joel Willis?
We're near Packery.
Near Packery. We're going over the causeway. And straight up there.
About 6 minutes out.
We just stopped at the bait shop back there. We're just a little bit away from Packery Channel.
Went to head
Hit the North Jetty first. And we'll see what we catch. We got some live scrimps. And we got some lures, so we'll see how things go.
Y'all got the right setup, man.
Yeah,
Look,
we finally.
They got the go cams. They gonna catch some. We gotta keep eyes on these guys.
Yeah, that's just a facade to make people think we know what we're doing. I'll bring it in a little closer. Oh, something just hit it. Something hit it as soon as I moved it. See if my shrimp is still there. Got a hit. Yeah. Oh, I think I caught a crab on it. Yeah. Oh no, I caught a damn. Oh, look at that. I got our first bait of the day. What's that? Dave hole. It's a little whiting.
Is it?
Yep. Not big enough to eat, but it's big enough to throw in the cooler and use them for cut bait. Got him a little trout. It's like a trout to me. Speck or a sand trout? It's a sand trout. Yep.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah, there's no reg on them, so it's up to you if you want to keep that little thing.
That little thing. Thanks a lot.
Might be the only thing you catch today. Joel Willis walking along. Another sand trout. Here. Both of you. You're gonna keep that one, huh?
It's a little bigger one, huh?
Yeah, it's a little bigger. You want to keep it? Don't get all up on my camera. Just put my stuff on top of the cooler, Joel. Or I put your stuff up there because I was draining it. All right, let's see what Joel Willis has over there. Hardy boy, no. No, that's silvery. That is a trout or a sand, some type of trout. Reel up a little more. What are you doing? Oh, he's gonna lose that fish. Better get him out of all them rocks, son. That's a good fish. Yeah, and I got no bait. Is it a speckled or a sand? Speckled. All right, you better measure it.
Yeah,
Hey, blues guitar guy. Yeah, I know. You gave me those measuring things. I haven't put them on yet. So here you go, Joe Willis.
Alright. So,
Oh, he's a keeper. Now let's see how big he is. All the way to the end. And then pinch his tail. There you go. You got him at the head good. Well, you had him at the head good. A little bit back. You're over. Right there. Now pinch his tail, move your hand. 16. Keeper. Put his booty in the cooler. I got pounded, but I'm out of shrimp. I think I just got fish bite on there now. I might have even got the fish bite. Oh no, I got a fish. I didn't even know you were on there, little dude. Little dude. What are you? You appear to be... Oh, easy, 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 easy. A good-sized croaker, if I'm not mistaken. What say thee, my peoples? Got a little bit of yellow tinge on the fins. Does not have a downturned mouth. Definitely not in the drum family. But that almost looks like a teeny little blue runner or something, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't think it's a croaker though either. It does have some teeth. Little bitty guy though. Oh, well, there you go. He's back in the water and away he swims. Good for him. Alright, I hope you can hear me. We are out here at Padre Island National Seashore. We're about 35 miles down the beach. You see Mr. Joe Willis over there. That's one of the small bait rods. Another bait rod. Big rod with about 5-inch piece of whiting on it, head. And then another big rod with a double drop with whiting pieces on it as well. So we'll see. So we caught the one little whiting, and then we lost one right at the shoreline, and that's it so far. I look that way, nobody. Nobody. Something on a small rod. Alright, had one on, got him all the way to the beach. And just as he come, yeah, got one on. Just as he come out of to the edge of the beach right here, he turned right and somehow got a momentum and got off. And I was like, no! This time, I'm gonna work harder to make sure he don't get off. It looked like a whiting, which is the target right now. We're pumping him. I don't want hardheads, and I don't know what this is, but he just started fighting. He's small, and it's a small whiting, so he's at least bait size. So there we go. First fish we actually got all the way in today. Got him that time. Oh yeah, he's fighting. Oh yeah! Still there. I don't know what it is. What are you? Not very big. Don't be a hard head. Nope, a little whiting. Oh, that's a nice whiting there. That's keeper material. There we go. Oh, all right. Thank you for dehooking yourself.
there you go. I got mine long.
You had one get off? You lost the whole rig. I got more of them. Was that a poor knot tie on the swivel or what? Oh no, you got a hook there still. You know what? That tells me something toothy probably bit that shit. Oh shit, we're getting hit already. Think we got another one. Ooh, yeah, I heard a little drag. Come on, get over that. It's one thing, you lose some fish when you bring them across them sandbars. Somehow they use that shit to their advantage to get off. That's how fast it could be. I just walked out, cast that, come back, tighten the line to put it in the rod holder, and there's already something biting it. I don't know what this is. It looks like a nerve. Oh, I got a double. Ha! They're little, but it's a double. Ooh, what we got on the bottom? We got a perch. On the top, we got a whiting. Doubled up. Whiting and a perch. That whiting's right at the borderline of what I would eat. Huh? Color? Pink. Pink. You first. All right. I'm gonna keep this guy. Oh boy, he was barely hooked. Because if we don't eat him, he's gonna make really good bait. Come here, you. Oh, you're not a perch. What are you? All right, folks. Striped kind of like a whiting. Is he just a fat, short whiting? Got the downturned mouth. It's not a perch. Not a perch. But I don't know what it is. You got the stripe kind of like some of the whitings do. He's got the downturned mouth. But he's really, look how thick he is right here. I don't know what he is.
No, he's got a turn like a red though, don't he?
Yeah.
He's got a mouth like a red.
Maybe
like
he's a adolescent black drum?
Maybe, yeah.
You people on the...
I'll let him go.
Tell me. Yeah, I'm going to let him go. You guys tell me what you think this one is. Yeah, he's on there. He's on there already. Look at that. I just cast. I was going to put the rod in the rod holder, and I'm hooked up again already. The whiting are here. Something there. He's a fighter, that's for sure. Yeah, baby, that's a nice whiting. A nice whiting. I'm going out to where the water's hitting the right in here, and then just heaving it as far as I can, so it's a good distance out there. They're hitting it immediately. They're there right now. That's 3 times in a row. As soon as I cast, there's a fish on. Oh no, oh no, you don't. You're my best one yet. You're not getting in the water again, buddy. Nice try though. I would have applauded you if you got back to the water. All right, Stanley Orchard, what kind of jellyfish is that, and should I eat him? Who wants me to eat him? Everybody say hi. Oh, nobody said I. Sorry, not gonna eat him. Joel's hooked up. Hopefully, it stays hooked up. Yeah, there you go, right there. Joel Willis got his first whiting on the sand. Right? And that's keeper too. Heck yeah. What I'm talking about. Got something on. Didn't think I did, but I think I do now. Yep. Little whiting. Little foul hook whiting. Wait, let me get it. That's what Joel Willis catches out here. Another hardhead. A little baby one. Golly. I catch these. Come here. I got something to show you. Watch this. Deliciousness. We out. Peace.
Got him.
Alright, so now we're going to do the cook part of this video. And you see we got some fish fry here. This is a spicy fish fry from Hill Country Fare, which is a HEB brand. HEB is our local grocery store, and we've never used this one before. I haven't, but it worked really well. It's really, really good. It's very simple. We're going to pour this, once we get it open and this camera focuses, we're going to pour it in that Ziploc bag I just showed you. In the foreground is the fish in some paper towels so it's drying off, because you don't want to put wet fish in there because it just clumps up the batter. It makes it harder for it to stick to the fish itself. So I've got them, see, I pull the paper towel back and you can see the fillets there. And then we're going to load them up into that plastic bag. Another thing you don't want to do is overfill the bag with fish, because then they'll stick together, they'll fold in half and press each other, so that you'll have parts of fish that don't get coated well. So for the amount of fish I was cooking here today, I went ahead and did it in 2 batches. Okay, I'm not going to show you all that because it's the same thing both times. But we're going to put the fish in the bag. We're going to get some of the air out of the bag, seal it up, and then we're just going to shake it around, move it around, and get the fish well coated. Once you're happy with that, you got to put it somewhere. So I grabbed a paper plate. We're going to take it out of that, and we're going to put it on this paper plate. Now, this paper plate is going to then be brought over to the stove, where the magic is going to happen when we're going to fry this fish. You can see how well that batter coated it. We like a light coating like that on something like fish tacos, if you coat it at all. So over at the stove, we got the fry pan out. We got some avocado oil. So we've used this for a while now. This is the first time I think I've used it on fish. It's one of the healthier oils, and yeah, that won't focus on it, but you guys get the picture. So we're going to add that to the pan deep enough so that, you know, at least the bottom side of the fish is coated well while it's cooking. We're going to crank up the heat. We want it so that that first piece of fish you drop in there has a good sizzle to it, right? So what happened is I didn't get it quite hot enough, right? So I'm going to put some fish in there. It cooked fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But it would have cooked a little quicker if I'd gotten the temp up a little higher before I put this first batch in. And that's how you, just like when I breaded it in batches, we're going to cook it in batches. You don't want to overfill the pan. You want to use similar sized pieces so they cook about the same amount. And really, if the oil is at the right temperature, you're going to probably have them in there for, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes on each side to get a nice golden brown. On the right of the screen, you see a tray there. That's a screen that's over the top of some paper towels that are on a cookie sheet. So once I've flipped it and I'm happy with it and I get it cooked on both sides evenly, I'm going to move it to that tray. And the reason we do that is so the oil can drip off of it. You'll notice sometimes when you fry stuff, if you lay it on a flat surface like a plate or something, the oil will be on the bottom of it still, and it'll cause some of the coating to easily fall off. This is a good way to get the oil off the product, the fish or whatever you're cooking, and also keep the batter from falling off of it because it's saturated with that oil. So there we go. We're going to start throwing this stuff on the pan here in a second. Whiting is a very good fish to cook this way. It cooked up really well. You'll see some of the pieces will fall apart as we're moving it around, but not too much. So we've got our first batch going on the pan. And so basically that's what we're going to do for the rest of the fish. We're going to throw a batch in the oil, cook it on both sides till it's done, sample it like I did just there, and then we're going to move it to that tray, and that's where we're going to take it from to eat it. I mean. So here we go. What are we going to put on this thing? We got some Hatch green chili salsa, right, from HEB. We've got some HEB or medium pico de gallo. Try to get the camera to focus. I should just not worry about that when I'm talking over it anyways. But there you go, pico de gallo. And of course we got some cheese. We're going to put some Mexican blend cheese on it. And we got our tortillas. There you go. So we're going to open this bag of tortillas, grab out one of those tortillas, put it on my paper plate. I'm going to take 2 nice size fillets from the fish, lay them on the tortilla first. There you go. That looks good. I'm getting hungry again just watching this as I'm voice recording. So there you go. So that looks terrific. We're going to get out a spoon so we can get that salsa and stuff out of there. Now, you can use anything you want. I like a cilantro cream sauce if you can get it or make it yourself. I would use that in place of salsa if I was using that. But you can be creative. Put it on a corn tortilla. Put it on a hard corn tortilla. Put it on a soft corn tortilla. You know, it's your taco. You can make it however you want. This is just the way I made it this time. There goes the pico de gallo, which is adds good crunch, right? The veggies, and definitely good flavor. And then after the pico de gallo, all that's left to do is get some of that cheese on there and roll it up and consume it. But yeah, again, these turned out really well. One of my favorite fish tacos I've made so far. And like you saw right there, it's all relatively easy. And you can make a taco as complicated as you want to make it. You know what I mean? You can add all kinds of stuff, create your own sauces and all that. But this is all, you've seen it. Everything came out of the store. I didn't make nothing. I just caught the fish, right? And then cooked it. And then put it all together. And then I get to adjust the camera because we got to have that shot of me consuming this bad boy. There we go. I'm getting ready to chow. And I'm happy. See that smile on my face? Because I know I'm getting ready to throw down on a very delicious taco. And there we go. Now Audrey didn't want to do hers as a taco, so she put hers on a paper plate. She got some potato chips with it, and she got some sweet Thai chili, and used a sweet Thai chili on it, and that was very good too. She gave me a bite. So there's mine. You're going to get my thumbs up of approval because that was delicious. And then here's a quick picture of what Audrey's looked like. And that, again, was delicious. She gave me a bite. You can see how that fish cooked up is perfect. Well, there you have it. That was our trip down to the coast. Day one wasn't all that impressive on Packery Channel, on the jetty. We did all right. You know, we caught some bait there. Compared to how everybody else was doing, we did about the same. There just wasn't a lot of fish caught that day out there. We jumped from there back onto the Naval Air Station over by the marina area. And that's where Joel caught that one keeper speckled trout. And we hit a few little hardheads there and licked our wounds and called it a day so we could go in and prepare for day 2 down on the surf. And as you've seen, the surf turned out much better than day 1 did at the jetties. I gotta apologize again for the dirty lens. Oh, that drives me nuts. It's a note to myself. You know, in the future, check your lenses much more often, especially when you're out there fishing. You heard me say something about that one fish that Joe caught. It smacked it, and then I never even checked it after that, which was ridiculous. So, but I'll do better at that. The fish tacos turned out terrific. They looked terrific, I hope. They tasted terrific, that's for sure. So I appreciate you all watching. There's going to be some outcuts and bloopers at the end of my videos now on, and this will probably be the first one that has a couple, so if you guys stick around and watch those, you'll probably enjoy them. And with that, do me a favor, if you're not already a subscriber, hit the subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I'd appreciate that. Leave a comment, anything you'd like to see me do in the future. Hey, identify that fish for us that we caught. I showed it a couple different times. I know, again, dirty lens makes it hard to see it, but really don't know what that little guy was. So if you know what he was, go ahead and post down in the comments. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out. Yeah, he's using the spinning reel upside down. I don't know if he doesn't know you can't move the handle over to the other side or just likes it that way. I don't know, but it's weird and it bugs me, and I don't know why I shouldn't care. All right, folks, it's a little dark out. I don't know how it's going to look on here, but we're here.
right between the 34 and 35 mile mark.
Off already. This one was in the weight gut because I didn't feel like slinging it out. Yeah, he got off. Damn it. You got bait? We got bait. Let's take it out there deep again.
What? You thought I was going to just forget you? I don't think so.